Another busy weekend with the Telegraph Fantasy Football and Soccer Millionaire in the Barclays Premiership, and it's certainly going to be some Super Sunday on Sky, who don't just have one or two but three live games. A midday start for Queen's Park Rangers against Manchester United on Sunday. Well, the matches on Saturday that we feature include Newcastle, who are slightly out of form and out of central defenders, against Swansea, who've yet to win away from home this season. This should be a home win, but Swansea are playing better than you think, and it might be a tighter game for the Magpies than you think. But I'm going to go for Newcastle to gain home advantage. They've got this one, followed by West Brom, also at St James's, so they could perhaps come out of the dip that they've had in the last four matches. Wolves against Stoke's a big game. Stoke resurgent after their win against Tottenham. But Wolves, I think, at home, the one thing that they haven't done in recent years is beaten the teams that you'd expect them to at home. They've had some great results against the likes of Chelsea and Manchester United, but when they played teams that you'd fancy them to win, they haven't done. So I'm going to go for a draw in this one, Wolves and Stoke. The later kick-off on Saturday is Wigan against Chelsea, a resurgent Chelsea. I saw them put up a brilliant second-half performance to beat Manchester City. They could have been thrashed in the first half. They were lucky to only be one down, perhaps lucky not to give away a penalty. But here against Wigan, two away wins, significantly for Wigan in a row. They're beginning to show a bit of form, but I still fancy Chelsea to get three crucial points and put the pressure back on the two Manchester clubs who play on Sunday. And so we come to Sunday, three games live on the telly, and Tottenham and Sunderland as well, four games in total. We start with Queen's Park Rangers, Manchester United. QPR fans will be hoping that they can repeat the dose that they did against Chelsea and beat the big team. They played quite well against Liverpool, but I fancy Manchester United to get a result here and put pressure, as I said, on City. That's at 12 o'clock. Villa against Liverpool's a hard game to call, but Liverpool have a great record at Villa Park, and I expect that to continue with 3 points against Aston Villa. Tottenham against Sunderland, it's not live on the telly, but it does kick off at 3 o'clock. Tottenham were disappointed to have lost to Stoke naturally, but I expect them to bounce back against Martin O'Neill's side. What a tremendous result that was in his first Premiership game back against Blackburn last week. Heroic finish, and of course they've got another game in London against Queen's Park Rangers on Wednesday. So 2 trips down to London in 4 days for both Sunderland and Manchester United this week. And finally, the big Super Sunday clash between Manchester City and Arsenal takes on significant extra interest after City's first league defeat at Stamford Bridge on last Monday. This is a game that I think Arsenal might get something from, surprisingly. It's all about Robin van Persie. Last week's goal, if you didn't see it against Everton, a real early contender for goal of the season. It was Bergkamp-esque in its execution, and he's such an important player against all the other Premiership opposition this year. He has been fantastic. That promises to be a real thriller. It'll really test Manchester City. So the final weekend's action before Christmas. There's plenty more to come, of course, over the festive period. Good luck with all your selections for the fantasy football with the Telegraph, and of course with Soccer Millionaire. If you're not in it, you can't win it. Good luck.